Gordon, great to have you on. I want to start with the regulatory piece of this. When you have the Transportation Secretary basically coming out saying they're going to use the full investigative regulatory powers to investigate Southwest and what went wrong over the past week, more bark than bite? How do you see it?
Good analogy. All bark, no bite. You ought to look out the window and see the snowstorms. Take a look at Buffalo and tell me what went wrong there. So it's catastrophic. But winter, tend to be really bad times of the year. That's why companies don't put their picnics in some wintertime. It's a difficult storm. Southwest kind of got behind the technology curve, being able to handle all the growth they've assimilated over the last 2 decades, and it caught them. And it just, compounded and started snowballing because of their unique routing system. It affected them more than anybody else.
Yeah, we've been asking this question and debating it all week, but how quickly can Southwest make the investments to update, upgrade, and overhaul that technology system?
Well, I'm not sure I'd be 100% accurate and guess it's going to take quite some time. I think they're looking, at least I understand, at a complete new approach, which may be the best avenue rather than patching what they have today. It looks to me like they need to have a lot more power behind their technological systems assigning people an airplane.
Yeah, there's the tech piece of this, and then there's also the structure of the network and how they fly their planes across the country, which is a little bit different than the hub model that we see some of the other airlines implement as well. Do you expect that you're going to see a shift in terms of, I guess, more longer term, more fundamentally in terms of how that network is structured, especially given the fact that some of the airlines have fared better this past week, and maybe provide an example of how things could go well, or at least better, in times of distress and storms?
Well, I bet you that's on the table. I mean, obviously, you have to look at, do we continue with what we have? It worked for so many years for them, but of course, they're 3 orders of magnitude bigger than they were 30 years ago. So is this approach one that has a finite limit? And I think they're going to explore that. At the same time, it's worked a lot of years for them, so you really can't just throw it out, without some deep thinking going on.
Gordon, if this whole episode creates some kind of movement toward requiring greater compensation of customers, if they're bumped, if there are delays, cancellations, is there anything that the industry is going to have to cope with, do you think, in terms of greater demands on less flexibility, let's say, in how they can manage their schedules? We've been in this period right now where customers have been able to, pay up. They're paying fees for everything that they didn't before, and I'm just wondering if the swing of power is going to be moving back toward the customers a little bit.
I don't think so. Demand's really strong, as you noticed over the weekend. Of course, this aberration, this storm, at a time when they overscheduled their resources because they were maximum revenue generating ideas rather than operational excellence. So I think they're going to focus on the operational excellence paying off, but they still will be aggressive in growing. They have to be, given their business model grows so much every year. But I don't think anybody's going to give up. Now, a letter from the Secretary of Transportation is not going to help with anything. So it's going to take some hard choices by the CEO and the people at Southwest of how best to proceed, and I think that's on the table.